What's up, guys? Welcome back to This Land Is My Land. Wow, in 2025. Um, I've had a few comments lately that have been kind of asking questions about this game, and I know that people are pissed. I was pissed. I haven't played this game in a year or more. They erased the servers, right? And wiped all that hard work that we had done, saving up resources, saving up stuff. So, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. There's some people that probably hate this game now. Um, it's the developers are out of Ukraine, so take that as you will, with a grain of salt or with great pride. I don't give a crap either way. Um, I'm pissed because as an American, we've given enough to Ukraine and all they, and it's just to have them wipe all the servers pissed me off. But it's still a good game. So let's try again. I mean, I'm thinking of jumping in and I want to start a new resistance. I just did this one here. My guy, just to kind of like start a new one. I'm going to delete it. I just did it today. Type 456 to confirm deletion. We've done several, right? These are all the ones that we've done in the past. I think this is one we were doing on the live stream. We should live stream, dudes. We should live stream. Anyways, we want to start a new one. Let's do this. I want to do immersive, but I kind of want to do a custom. Let's do this. I want to do realistic damage, realistic needs. Adds bleeding, fractures, shock, and other effects to both chief and enemies. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do realistic needs as well. Because I want to be hungry. I want to have to feed and water myself and all that stuff. I want all that. Craft requires campfire nearby. Let's go ahead and do that one. Realistic nights. I don't like the weather. That's the only thing that I will say. I don't like the weather because the rain is atrocious. But we'll leave it on, I guess. Realistic nights makes the nights in the game quite dark, and realistic improves the immersion. See, here's the problem with that, guys. The problem with that is, what is this? What is, I have lights, okay? And lights light up my screen. And when the screen gets dark, it reflects. And then I can't see nothing, right? So, I think I'm going to leave realistic nights off. Now, some people might say, I don't care. I don't care. I want to make sure that we're good here, though. World size. What is default? Generate the area of resistance. It increases while resistance. Okay. Medium. World size. No. I'm going to do... And we want day length to be long. I do. Enemy reaction time. I'm going to leave the detection indicators on. We want to have fast travel because if you know anything about this game, you know that you have to be able to travel back because the cavalry will inevitably come and just like kill you and all that crazy stuff. Anyways, I think that's good. I don't want to do boss rush. Hardcore mode is like if you die, you're dead for good, and we've done some like that. I don't think I want tutorials and tips on because we know enough about this game, I think, to do as good as we can. So let's go ahead and just start the resistance. I know there's a whole slew of things you can do for names, guys. I'm not the best name picker. I just like at the end of the day, if you know how to play the game, you know how to play the game, right? Are we loading, brother? Load. So I don't really have like a set name thing that I like to do. Yeah. I'm not gonna read through all this. Like, we know, if you played the game, you know this crap. This is the boring part. Let's do dances. Oops. Cats. Dances with wolves, right? 28, wait. Hey, that's not good. Wolf dancer. 28, wait, wow, brother, come on. Bear killer. I mean, is that all we got? Is weight. I know it's just for this one, but 1300 SP, that's stupid. 47 health, a little bit of stamina, and some SP. Eagle. This is where you can get lost. It doesn't really matter. Beaver. Plus 10 weight. That's pretty good. Let's just do that. Bear killer. His camp is located. I like to start on a normal start. Personally, guys, I know we've had some people, and you know who you are. Whoever you said, it was like, oh, you just shoot with a sniper rifle. What is your name? I'm going to look you up. You said, oh, you just dumb. You don't know nothing. Crest of bacon. Balkan, whatever that is. You're an idiot. You don't know. I understand not using weapons or wanting to do a challenge of like, and maybe we'll do this, but like, you are dumb if you don't think that you can play with an actual rifle and sniping. Because like, it's not, what did he say? It's not Battlefield. I've never played Battlefield for one, but still. Dude, you don't think Indians could pick up a gun and learn how to shoot it? Come on, man. You have to use a sniper or some type of thing eventually. The cavalry will continually kick your butt, and your warriors will get slaughtered. But if that's how you like to play, where's the videos, bro? Show us the proof of your greatness. That's all I gotta say. We're gonna try. We'll try though. We'll get the, like, a lot of times I don't use the tomahawk and the spear because, quite frankly, a lot of times if I am getting that close to people, I like to intimidate them, right? I want to intimidate those warriors, those people. Why? Because you get more SP. We've talked about this. There's comments on recently asking about how do we get SP? How do we do this stuff? We're going to go over some of that stuff. We'll kind of go. We'll just start playing. We're just going to start playing, and we'll kind of go into it, get into it, and do that. Jesus, that was loud. That's why I don't like the rain, because it's like it doesn't matter what you have your settings at. When the rain comes, it's like, oh, and it's like I can't hear anything. Like you can't hear anything. Anyways, guys, and one of the reasons we're playing this as well is because I'm bored. I'm bored of games. I'm not going to lie. I think I've told you this in past videos. I am getting bored, sick and tired of these half-ass, crappy games that are not good. Okay, this one it's unfinished. No, they abandoned this one. They're Ukrainians. Come on, man. They went on to do something else. They're building better games. This one is done. But I don't know. Either way, let's go. Yeah. We got it. Sounds interesting. Why am I in first-person view? Here's our camp. I mean, look. Immediately, the beauty of This Land Is My Land is back. I love it. Like, there's something just so satisfying and lovely about this. This is our camp. We go to our little map here. We can zoom in. This is our camp. What are we looking at? There's a camp here. There's a little gnats flying around. We need to go. Let's go to this forest. We'll go there. Let's get a horse real quick. Hey, buddy, you want to bond? Let's do you white with white hair with red and yellow, and call you. Let's see. Floating cloud. Improved speed. Sure. You can get real technical and all that stuff, right? You can, but I mean, why? So first, let's get over here. Hold on. Oh yeah, you can't do anything from the back of a horse, including to make this start again. So let's go back to our camp. First thing you want to do is get everything going. Orders. I have order sets already done because I've saved them. So this one is everything. So like, so because we're paused, we can sit here and talk for a minute, right? So in this game, there are regions. There's mountains, there's plains, there's deserts, there's what else? There's like high mountains with snow. But like you can't get everything in a certain region, right? So in the mountains, we can't get buffalo. We have to go out towards the plains. You have to get buffalo pelts, and there's only certain things you can get in certain regions. So a lot of times I'll just click everything, and I have everything selected so that, yeah, replace these items. Is that all we can get here? No way. Starter? Wow. Okay. Let's see if we can add an order. We don't have any SP. None. Well, maybe we'll get them to make some wooden bows if they can. Let's just make like 10. And then we'll add another order for like wooden arrows. This is just like the cheap crap. We'll just do like that many. And then you can move these, right? You can grab these and move them. Oh, I thought you could. This is how you have to do it. Well, surely we need the prioritization of wood to be above that. Anyway, so we can get boar pelts and stuff here, but you want your guys to get going. They're not in smoke signals. We only have 2 warriors. Not a lot going on. There they go. They're out. They're going to go out and start gathering. At least start gathering wood and stuff. Okay, let's go here real quick. So, one thing too that I will say is like in early game it's pretty easy, right, to run around and kill or to intimidate and all that stuff. As the enemy's awareness grows, it gets more and more difficult. Oh, they were massacred by Dr. Emmett Brown's gang. Okay, I saw him at... Okay, cool. We need to go... either way, we know we need to do that. Let's get this guy. Oh, look at this guy. Hung and slaughtered, brother. Nice. Slaughtered. Let's go to this fire. Everywhere you go, you want to unlock these fires for obvious reasons. We'll show you, though. I forget that, see, that we already have warriors that are starting to join us. That was another person's question. Hold on, let me see. Who was this? You gotta remember, I don't remember nothing. For comments, this is from Michael. I think it's Michael. Michael Tomlin, asking about SP and stuff like that. See, I usually set up a custom game. Where are we going? And then every game's going to be slightly different, right? Where's this fire? Am I walking right? Oh, there it is, right in front of me. But see, the warriors, the warrior just automatically joined. So here you can save and rest, but it's also a fast travel point, right? So if my camp is getting attacked, and let's say I'm over here, let's say I'm down here, right? I can fast travel from this one to this campfire, and then ride in and slaughter the cavalry, because as I was saying before, the cavalry is what comes over and bends you over a barrel. Because, dude, those guys will chase you down and shoot you from a mile away, and you're screwed. And we're playing on, I would say, relatively hard. So even though I start out on a normal start, it slows down the rate at which the settlers come in, because we're further away from the frontier. It just slows everything down just enough, because you have to have a little bit of time to gather the resources that you want, right? And to build up the bow and arrows, to save up the guns, whatever. And to say you can't use guns against the enemy is ridiculous. That you have to. You could, I mean, if you were, wanting to try like a genuine Native American, whatever. But again, at the same time, the natives had, okay, yeah, they used tomahawks and obsidian arrows at first, but I mean, you can't tell me they didn't have guns later on. They had muskets in the freaking 1700s, bro. When they were fighting with the French and in the French and Indian War, they had muskets. The Plains Indians might not have had guns right away, but they did eventually, didn't they? Like they didn't have shit. Oh gosh. Okay, so here's a good example. This is where you want to get your. This is in these little things. What are these? The little small forts. So you end up getting really big forts and then these smaller forts. In the smaller forts, this is where they have the Indians captured, right? They have them inside of those, they're locked up. Did we have like an objective to like save some of these guys? Increasing power, yeah, we want to get them to join us. So we can get SP for doing this, so interrogate the dudes. What's his name? Dr. Emmett Brown. 1750 SP. So another way to try to get SP up real quick is to actually do what the objectives ask you to do. This first one's always kind of hard, so, you know, it always cracks me up too. 'Cause the guy was like, oh, you know, they didn't use guns, they didn't use sniper rifles. Cool, they didn't have automatic detection power either, and I use that every time too. So, brother, you gotta watch what you say. I mean, it's a video game. It ain't real life. You know what I mean? This ain't Splinter Cell. This is as real as, like, you know, this is as real life as any video game is. So, I don't know what to tell you. All right, so we got to try to get in here. And see, oh, there's 3 guys up here guarding in the front in a line. I cannot get in there. The only reason I left the indicators on is because it is kind of nice. I have not played in a while, so sometimes I'll play without the indicators. That way, you never really, you have to keep an eye on what they're looking at. You know what I mean? When you don't know it's easier to detect the enemies with it on. And in classic style, they are over here messing around together. They very rarely does the AI let you get one guy alone over here. When they do, we gotta go quick.
No. Don't kill me. Hey.
You got him!
No, stop. I'll tell you where the goods are.
Cool.
Stop. No. I'll tell you anything you want to know.
Keep talking.
No,
Oh, shut up. So see, there's some dudes around here. Let's get back over here behind this rock. You know what I'm saying? Get a little more hidden, because you start to... Is he going to come over and see now, or what? Okay, good. Alright. I like playing this one as well, because I like having to feed and water my guy, right? I like him having to rest him, like, it makes the game so much more difficult that it's kind of nice, but at the same time, you also need to, you know, make sure you don't die. Okay, so I didn't see how much SP we got for that guy. I wasn't paying attention. But we got a guy looking at us over here, a guy looking at us over here. So, I'm wondering if I can sneak in here. Without being seen. Nope. Well, on the bride's side, we know that it's probably late evening, so they'll at least start to settle down and go rest. And you always got to remember to get drinks and stuff whenever you're... Oh, there's a guy. Hey, broskies.
Please don't kill me.
Darth Jitsu?
No, I'll talk. All right, I'll tell you where he is. Just please
Anna,
don't hurt
baby.
me. Please just let me.
Again, we don't want to get caught here, so let's go ahead and take him out here. Now, guys, this is the first one. This is the first town that we're taking out. And it's always the easiest, right? This is the easiest one. This is basically they're letting you take the guys out without... And the perception of the bad guys only gets better, right? It gets better. These are level 1 dudes. By the time you get to level 7, and they're like nailing you from half the map away with a rifle that you can't even see, like it gets aggravating. This game gets really aggravating very quickly. So first skill I usually get, I get the enemy detect one. Let's see, is that scout? Yeah, I'll do enemy detect. And then I start to work on these so that way my tribe can actually gather some stuff. You know, this is more of like a personal, like this is your personal stuff. But like this is the chief one where you can actually go in here. This is when they move up to level 1, they can get fox, buffalo pelts, stuff like that. Because we need that stuff in order to upgrade. Which is another good point. You have to take everything from these camps if you want to be successful at all. You have to. Hey bro, what's up?
I'll go on. Just don't hurt me.
Keep talking.
Stop. I'll tell you where it is. I don't
Okay.
know anything else.
That's all you know? Wow, bro, you suck. And they are kind of like stuck in place, which is kind of annoying. But it's also, it's this line is my line, guys. Like, that's just the way it goes. It's not a perfect game, but I have yet to find a game that I'm like, bravo, that's perfect. I love it. I have yet to find that. I mean, and I think even lately, I have really been struggling. Not struggling, but just like, dude, I'm bored. Games are boring to me, and I don't know what to do about it. Oh, I should have dropped all this crap off. Where's my floating cloud? Come here, buddy. Let's get the horse over here. Today, horse. Maybe not. Okay, so these guys are like stuck in weird positions over here. See, they have not moved the entire time. And sometimes you'll run into some issues like this where things don't really, they're not panning out, you know. And this is where you have to, like, sometimes you have to come in here and kill these guys. There he goes. Stupid horse. Sometimes you have to come in and just kill them because they're just standing there. Sometimes they'll like get stuck in the village before, and you can't burn it down, so then you have to kill them and then you can burn it down. Like, I don't know, there's just some little things like that. But overall, I would say this game is really good. This is probably one of my favorites. Not just because, yeah, I didn't want to do that. Not just because it's one of the first videos I did and that was successful on my channel, but also because, like, it's actually good. You know? Like, it's actually good. Bunch of bandages and stuff. We might keep that stuff on us. Mild thirst relief. Oh, cholera and typhoid fever. Ooh. What does this one shoot? 54? Go ahead and get rid of this. Honestly, we could get rid of these as well. Alright, bro. If you're not gonna move, I'm gonna come shoot you. But see how they're all in a line? Like, there's just not anything you can do about that. Like, that's annoying. Okay. Let's see. We got a flint here. We don't really need these, but I also, like, we could sell them at the... Yeah, I've got like one shot for it. Cool. We could sell them at the trader, you know. Yeah, because these guys aren't moving, I think we're gonna have to... See, like, normally they would come back in, come in here, like the other guys were. They would move around. Oh, I have to... What do I have to do to this guy? Intimidate him.
Guys, they're here! Enemy sighted!
See, these guys didn't even move. I think they're like stuck. Social event pincushion. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and see if we can't sneak up behind this guy, because now that we've kind of broken their concentration, you know, hopefully maybe we can. We'll probably have to kill this guy too. This guy. That's the guy we want to talk to. Where's the other fool over here? See, now they're moving. Give me my arrows back.
What did I just see?
You didn't see nothing. We lost 2 arrows.
Don't kill me. I'll help you. Stop. I can be useful. Stop.
Can you?
I'll tell you where the goods are.
Good.
Oh, please, please. I'll tell you whatever you want.
Then start talking.
All right. I'll tell you where he is. Just please don't hurt me.
Say uncle. Uncle. Okay. I don't know if we have a fireplace close by. What is he? I don't know what he's putting on him. He might be like sprinkling on some peyote smoke. You know, you never know. It's a game. Okay, we don't have... Oh, there's a fire kind of close. No, that ain't... That's not kind of close. We're probably going to have to look through this and, like... pick and choose. Where are you looking, bro? Oh, right at us. Okay. Back to your spot, eh? Overwater. Dang it! Because whenever you do this, you can also overfeed and overwater. Yeah, this guy is acting ridiculous. So I don't know why they're just getting stuck. Normally they're all walking around, right? I don't know what's going on here.
No.
Gotcha.
Okay. No. I'll talk. All right. I'll tell you where he is. Just please don't hurt me.
Tell us
I
where
don't
he
know
is.
nothing, man.
Okay. Melon. I've got your melon. The last melon. I actually do enjoy this game, though. As much as, you know, I know a lot of people have you know, don't like it. 105 SP? Or 175 SP, okay. So, this is a camp, right? Or a fort. This is usually stuff we can all loot here. But I don't take too much because there's also 2 or 3 horses around here. And we know that there's guys in here. So let's go ahead and open this up. And what I like to do, and what I even left in one of the comments this morning, was I like to add them to a war party whenever they're in a relatively safe area, right? I like to add them to a war party, and then have them go... Yeah. See? There's a nice good way of adding guys to your camp. So add them to the war party. And then you can have them come out here. 4 natives to a war party. And what I'll typically do is then I'll tell them to, like, loot ammo and heals. And they'll go find guns and ammo and all that stuff. Keep looking around, boys. What do you have? Nothing? Come on, bro. Like I told you to loot. Swear to God, it's like dealing with a bunch of 3-year-olds. I swear. This is a 16, and this one is a 44, but... Come here. Hey, get over here. Oh, you found one of those, eh? Let me give you this. You have a weapon? Give him those. But see, they can only hold so much weight. So now they at least have a weapon, right? Loot, ammo, and heals, bro. Like, go find some ammo. Nothing? Okay, so mount up. And since our camp is directly down here, like, if they have to go running through here, you know, and then it's just like, then it gets sketchy, you know, but if they're just gonna come straight down here, it'll be easy for them. So now we have 2 more horses and 4 more warriors. I always just send them home then. Send to the nearest camp. Go. Yes. And I don't know... Yep, so this is actually within the area of our camp, so we can send them back over here to loot this out, which is what we'll probably do. The only thing that you will want to do is take the coins, and you want to look for... There was guns right there. Dude, I swear. Either way, you want to look for weapon blueprints, because once they take the blueprints, from what I understand, once they take the blueprints out of here, you cannot use them. So you want to make sure that you get the blueprints, because the blueprints will show you, you know, all these parts that we have, like this right here, a base pin bushing. You're able to build your own guns, right? You're able to make your own guns out of all that stuff. See, this is all good stuff. Some of the stuff I like to make sure I take, because I want to make sure that I actually get it. We want gunpowder because we need big gunpowder charges and stuff to blow up the rail line. All that different stuff. Okay. I think we're pretty good here. Let's just take a look in here. And all the buildings are basically the same. And I always take all the heals and stuff. And then I'll let them come get the rest of it. Well, let's take this canteen. The canteen is good because you need water. Is it even full? Yeah, it's full. Good. So now, oh, we're a little hungry. Are they making smoked meat for us? They are. But they actually aren't even gathering meat. Because they can't. Okay. Either way, let's go ahead and have these guys smoke signal in. They're making their way over. We do need a shovel. I don't know if we actually have that. Let's see. No, we don't have a shovel. So we want a shovel to dig up the little question marks here on these. Like as you interrogate the guys, they tell you like where the hidden treasures are, and you go to those question marks with the shovel, and you're able to dig up more gun parts, more, you know, knockout darts, things like that. Let's go here since this one's kind of... It's a little close to our camp, so... Typically what you want to do is you want to take out... Right? It makes sense. Like, you want to take out everything that's... Okay, what are we looking at here? A big rock? You want to take out everything that is putting your camp at risk. And that is... inevitably, it becomes everything. We're right on top of these dudes. Okay, we got enough for this. Let's go ahead and get our enemy detect. That one's just nice to be able to detect them in the whenever it's dark. So I use this all the time. All the time. And the more you upgrade it, the further out you can go. So, and it's really, really nice whenever you don't want to get surprised by, you know, or jump scared by some dudes. Because they'll be out here in the dark, in the shadows, guarding and stuff, and you won't know. Well, now that we have the aim indicator, I guess it's a little bit easier. But normally, you wouldn't know. If I didn't have that on, it would be much more difficult. You want to kind of jump in there and grab him real quick.
Please, I'll tell you whatever you want to know. Enough. You win. He's hiding over there.
Okay.
I don't know anything.
Easiest thing to do is to come in here into a sleeping group and just take them out while they're sleeping. It's the easiest thing in the world to do with these camps. But I like this game, guys. Like I do. I think this one's fun. Yes, it gets frustrating. Every game gets frustrating. You don't care what you're playing. Especially when you're like me and it's like, I get pissed off pretty easily. Let's use that. Oh, he's awake now? What, you heard me chewing or what? Bum 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 bum. Go to sleep, you stupid jackwagon. Okay. Let's go ahead and do another one here. Want to make sure there's nobody like outside of our circumference that we missed. You know, like those guys, like those guys. Like all those guys. And I hate that too with the AI, man. It's like you're literally creeping, right? Literally just creeping around. And as soon as you try to go nab a guy, another guy wakes up somewhere. It's like, come on, man. Like Deuce. But justifiably, I also feel like whenever you use the enemy detect thing, it does set them on a little bit of an alert, so. So now most of the camp's up. Yay! And this is where, like, when I'm doing videos, it gets a little annoying because it's like, now what? Now we just got to sit here and wait for these fools to fall back to sleep, or what? You know? Come on, come on. Take this guy out.
Hey, please, stop. Don't kill me. Hey, no.
Really?
I'll tell you where to get the stuff.
Cool, see? We have a blueprint. Again, take him out here. Intimidate him in a spot where you're not going to get busted. Too bad we lost 2 arrows, man, on the last guy. Frickin'. The arrows can be a little bit That's why I like the heavy arrows. They shoot much straighter.
Okay, don't kill me. Please, stop.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No. I'll talk.
That's funny.
I'll tell you where the stuff is. Just please don't hurt me. Oh, please.
Okay.
I'll tell you whatever you want. I don't know anything else.
Okay. Got it. So now that one, it seems like every time there's a bed that's empty, somebody is constantly rotating in and out of that, like, you know, hot bunking. That sounds fun. And what does he want us to do?
Ask me. I think it belongs in the bathtub.
Literally in here just talking to himself.
Hey, no, I'll talk. Hey, no, I'll tell you where it is. I'll tell
Dr.
you where it
Evil.
is, please. I don't know any.
This guy don't know nothing. So usually what I will do is I will get like war bows and heavy arrows once we start getting a bunch of resources coming into the tribe, once they start gathering a bunch of stuff. And my warriors will have, you know, fireweed concoctions, which is like a drink you can drink for like, what do you call it? Health renewal, yeah. When there's two guys in a row, a lot of times I'll just do this. I'll knock one of them out and then interrogate the next one.
Stop. I'll tell you where the treasure is. I don't know.
Nothing like a... There we go. I'm gonna say the view from the tent is amazing. Overloaded, which is not a good thing. If you pull your weapon out, you should be able to move slightly faster. And you want to, yeah. This is how you get SP at the very beginning. A lot of times, sometimes we'll general butt naked. I'm not butt naked, guys. I have clothes. But general butt naked is somebody's completely different. Look at this guy snoozing away.
Just don't do anything.
Good morning.
I'll tell you where the stuff is.
Morgan
Please don't hurt
Freeman.
me. I promise I don't.
So morning is coming, you can see. So our time is running out. But luckily we only have 4 guys left in this camp. This is a slow game. Which is why it also kind of surprises me that anybody would want to watch it, right? Because it's so slow sometimes. Let me out, Morgan Freeman. Move. Yeah. We can come in here. Because there's some areas, dudes, where there's like 50 guys. I was hoping we could, but we can't actually take that guy out. Is it here? Outside. What was there, guys? Like, what was... Those, maybe? I mean, I might be able to come in on the side. I was hoping there was a door, like, right here that I could get to. There's a horse inside the building. Lower level guys, you can do this. Most of the time you cannot. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I was actually trying to look around and I clicked the left mouse button to see if I could move.
Wait, I'll tell you. I'll tell you. Hey, no, please. I'll tell you where the stuff is.
Excuse me, horse.
Please don't kill me.
He's
I'll
nuts.
help you. Oh, please, I'll tell you whatever you want. Please, stop. I'll tell you where the stuff is. Please, I'll tell you whatever you want to know. Please.
It's always a good idea to kill at least one guy. That way, you know, they don't think we're too soft. Okay. So now that we're kind of here, I'm going to take these last two guys out. But let's send the camp here. This is attack and loot. So we want them to equip the group and go. So they're going to go loot that area. And maybe we can go. I didn't see what the circle included this one, so maybe we can get that far. It's easier to have them come loot stuff. We'll just take a look around, like I said, for blueprints. Bacon. Or bear grease. And depending on how you play the game, like if you want to, let's say you don't want to play so hardcore and you want to, you know, I don't know. I always play more difficult. But let's say you don't want to do that, you know, that's fine. But you're going to have no need for beer grease, because see, it treats light alcoholic thirst, medium alcoholic thirst, and severe. Gives you health, you know, I don't know. You're not going to have any need for Boda bags. You're not going to have any need for canteens. There's so many things that you will not need. That for me, I'm kind of like, I don't know, man. That's what makes the game the game. Did we get stuff off this pool? No. Put that here. Yeah, you better get out of here before I have to kill you. Let's call the horse. Come here, dude. Okay, he's coming. Let's start looking around. We just want to take a quick look, because I think, so you can see that's all the stuff that they've gotten back, that they're bringing back with them. So I usually send them a few times. You know, send them like two or three times, and when you kind of feel like they have taken everything that they can, then you have them burn it down. Burn this. And I like to take the ammo. I just don't want them to miss anything, you know? Like, we need well, honestly, we need everything out of these. All this stuff is really good. What we are looking for... Let's take this. Like, bear pelts, dude, this is all good stuff. Hard to leave behind. But I'll show you what I do whenever we get the stuff. Typically, I will take everything. But I'll show you what I do. And you can, they will leave they will leave the camp if you leave it overpopulated, they will leave. So just keep that in mind. Okay. What do I need to build a little part? Let's see. Maybe we'll do this real quick right here. Resources, campfire. We need 16 wood. Frickin' A, bro. 16 wood for one campfire? I mean, good grief. What are you building? A freaking pyre? Funeral pyre? Yeah, no? Yeah, no. No. We ain't doing that. Looking for blueprints. Army aid bags. That's nice. There's one. So you see, from this blueprint, I've learned how to craft regular Smith and Russell pistol pattern 1. And so if we go to craft, we can go to flintlock pistols, Smith and Russell pistol pat 1. And those are the things that you need. You need that stuff. So that's why you end up saving the guns as well. To look for that stuff. I don't know why I'm taking these 1 coins at a time. I feel like everything's kind of spread out. Let's take that shovel. Oh, there's the rain. These are those little things, so let's look at those. Because we have a shovel. Where is it, bro? There's just nothing there. Okay. Typical, this land is my land. BS. Let's keep a little bit of a closer eye on these guys. Let's see what they bring back. What the heck, man? Normally there'll be like a box. I think that other one was lost inside the bush there. See, there's the box. My shovel broke. Well, good thing I have another one. Still there. Very thirsty. Rain, water everywhere. Not a bit to drink, right? So this is all stuff for probably a shotgun. Okay, what did they bring back? Or are they there? Yeah, they're still there. Okay. Okay, so see how they have nothing? That means they've taken everything. Good. Give me that water bucket. Alright, so now that they're back with nothing, we're going to send them up here, and then we'll go check that one just to verify. Thank God. That's why I almost thought about turning the rain off, but it's okay. Alright, all the bros, let's go ahead and send them up here. And we're going to go back to that side real quick and just verify and burn it down. They can burn it down too. We can have them do it. But I just want to make sure that they're actually taking everything out. I think the forests are lovely too. I love the white trees. I don't know if those are like some kind of birch or something like that. I don't know. But I like it. Alright, nothing here? There better be nothing here, boys. We came back with nothing. Okay, I think they're pretty good. So now we can burn it down. Say goodbye to our first settlement. See you later. Peace out. Okay. So they're going that direction. We should probably go... Maybe, let's go here real quick. We need another camp, and unfortunately the camp that's there is like, oh, we can't, there's no wood. There's no wood in this area. Like, bro. First of all, there's wood everywhere. Right? Now, if you're wondering why I don't have the music on this game, for all the newbies, like, I mean, just so you know, every song on this game is copyrighted in typical Ukrainian fashion. You can't have anything that's not monetized or taken advantage of, so you cannot, no. You can't use the music. Or if you see, like, in some of my old videos, there are dead spots of like audio in the whole game. That's because I've had to go through and delete every sound on that whole thing. Did the bros come back already? No, they're making their way. They're still looting. Okay. Well, let's go talk to this camp real quick, and then we'll see if they'll join us. Where are they? I don't want to go that way. Okay, they got a bunch of good stuff. We'll send them back one more time. And then there's like a little tab we can click, I think, is whenever... Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Something's after me. Wolves. Those are the things, like I was saying in my video a long time ago, those are the things you want to take out because they will kill your warriors. As they go hunting for stags and as they go, or deer and all that other stuff, they will kill your warriors, so. There's a bear. We'll kill all those guys eventually. Oh man, we can't see where that camp's at. We're gonna have to go back. I want to see if I can get this other camp on our side though. Let's see. We just need another region to start gathering resources from. Hey bros, you wanna You want to join us? Hey, what's up, my guy? Huh? Uh-oh. Hey, bros. Bear killer? Yeah. Oh, God. Jump! Run! Woo! Thank goodness. I think he got a broken arm. Yeah. What do you need for a broken arm, bro? Alright, well, you guys do your thing. I tried to give you a little bit of help there, but... Oh, yeah. There's a fort. There's lots of things around here we need to take care of. Let's run back over here real quick, though. Because we didn't finish clearing out that other region. Is there a fire over here? One right here. We'll go there real quick, and then... The only thing that I don't like about fast traveling is that it takes away so much time and the enemy advances much quicker. So, I don't fast travel a lot. I kind of save it for emergencies. And I would rather ride through the forest like this and just go than fast travel. You'll find that out as you go along the game. You'll find that out. I mean, what is this, man? What is this? What do they do? Just throw it down? You know what I mean? Come on, man. Let's go ahead and let them get out of smoke signals. And you, from any fire anywhere, you can put items back to the home base. From any fire anywhere. What are these? Punctures, light bleeding. Let's put... I'd like to keep at least one of everything on me. Other than that one. Oh, he's got all this crap on him. Let's take those. Let's drop that stuff off. Put this here. Sound bait. I mean, I don't use any of this stuff, dude. It might be, maybe it's good, I don't know, but I never use any of that stuff. None of it. Okay, a little thirsty, a little hungry, but now we have this campfire open and we want to run back over here. Real quick, we want to go burn down that other camp. And we should probably start looking, probably further south into the plains, we need to start looking over there. Because it's imperative to not just stay into the mountains, but if you want to find good resources of all different types all around, you want to look all around. Is this the trader? Oh. Yeah, it is. Okay. There was one time in this game where the dudes were chasing after me and they were shooting at me, and because the trader is a neutral zone, like it's a neutral zone. They don't fight you. You can go trade guns or whatever you want to with those guys. But there was a time where I ran into the trader when some dudes were chasing after me, and the dudes shot one of the traders. And so then the traders were on my side and they killed all the guys. So they're a neutral zone unless they're like provoked, and then they will fight whoever has provoked them. Which means you can also go in there and take out the traders if you want to. I don't really use the trader, but you know, you can if you want to. Okay, there it is. So let's send our camp back here. Let's go and do this. We'll come look at look for these little guys, and we'll send them back to loot that. Dig this sucker up. I mean, I'll take it. We can go sell it at the trader, right? So, camp. Let's go. You guys back in there yet? It's literally right over here. While they're gathering that stuff, maybe we'll go gather some wood and stuff. Like, I like the tribe to do it, but sometimes as the chief, we just got to step up and bite the bullet. Do it ourselves. What? Alright. Loot and attack. This guy. Equip the group and send them. We can also start to, like I can, we can find some... What do we have in social that's telling me? Events. Completed. Okay. So this is what people were pissed off about, right? In our stash of stuff, which is all this stuff that we have here, people had thousands of things, hundreds of thousands of things that they collected in this game, right? And they sold. Like, you can go to the trader here and you can buy things from other people on the whole game. There was, and then they wiped the servers. That's why people are pissed off, right? That's why people are mad at this game. Don't be dumb. That's all I gotta say. If you build a game and you delete it all, don't expect people to be like excited for you. Or just be, here's my thing. Here's my thing as well. Because I'm an American, right? We've sent billions of, hundreds of billions of freaking dollars to Ukraine. Nothing against the Ukrainians, whatever. I get it. You hate Russians. I don't hate Russians, but they hate Russians. And here's my thing. Don't expect people to feel bad for you. Just because you're in a war in some area of your country, don't expect people to feel bad for you anymore. I don't feel bad for you anymore. At first I did. But now that I know that your government is as crooked as mine, nah. And they're probably working hand in hand. Like, in all honesty, our governments are working hand in hand to delegitimize the world. And, nah. I don't feel bad for anybody anymore. I don't even feel bad for those, well, we won't talk about it. We won't talk about it. We don't want people to get mad, but... And you shouldn't get mad. Like, here's my thing, is like, dude, don't be mad at me because you feel bad for certain people and I don't. You know what I mean? I don't have to feel bad for somebody because somebody else does. That's not how the world works. I'm an American, bro. I don't have to give a crap about nothing. And you're whoever you are, you don't have to care either. You don't have to care about anything either. We can just be happy little people in our own little worlds. You know, doing our thing. Now, there are some things that matter. I'm not saying there's nothing that matters. I'm not trying to Bob Ross life, but there's some things that it just doesn't matter about. Like, people are just going to get mad regardless. Believe me, I live in a world where Democrats in our country are losing the battle right now, and they are so mad about it, and they just can't see past the end of their own nose. And it's like, bro, okay, man, whatever. I don't know what to tell you. Are we good? Did you get anything yet? They're still not there. Were you stuck or something? I'm over here gathering resources for my worthless tribe because they don't have any resources in their area, and they still haven't even made it over to the other one. Overloaded. Horse, where you at? So whenever you're just barely overloaded, you can do that. Aim your weapon, and it'll let you run for a brief minute. But if you're too overloaded, it will not let you do that. Okay. Wood and meat are very heavy, so is why I have to do everything myself. Because the tribe is so, once it gets too far away, the tribe is too unreliable of a resource. Are you there yet? Nope, they're stuck. Great. That's awesome. Well, at least we have some wood now. What we're going to do is we're going to go here. Yeah, the tribe sucks, bro. Like, I mean, I try to use them to the best of their limited, stupid ability, but they get stuck on a rock. I mean, but so does the AI. It's not just our tribe. Like, the game needed some slight polishing, but, you know, at the same time, I feel like the game's pretty completed, you know. There is an objective to be done. There is whatever. Let's see if they make it. My guess is no. So we can go here. Oh, they're here now? Oh, Daddy shows up and you guys decide to show up, eh? Or did they already come back? See, and that now they're just gone. Like, oh, they're there. Okay. All right, boys. You guys gonna loot some stuff or what? Okay, I don't know if they're all here. Dude, it's this stuff like that rope. Like, that stuff you want, dude. Soon the construction of the railway will reach our region. This was announced by the close person of the tycoon, Melehi W. Whatever that means. Who personally came to control the process and stop in this view. We quote, prosperity and order in these lands are not fiction. With the advent of the railway, this region will gain strength, power, and wealth, and it remains to be seen soon. Okay, whatever. We know the railway is coming, and that is not a good thing for us. It is not a good thing. Dude, when the railway comes... See, here's the horrible thing too, dude. As these guys go through looking at all the stuff, like, it totally jacks up the loot. Like, it moves everything around. Moves it all around. Let's keep that. Let's keep that. Too heavy, huh? Too heavy? What do you need? You still got like a pound, bro. Can't take these leaves. Alright, we got a little bit of stuff left. Where are they? We're gonna need to split the camp. Kind of debating on... We should probably clear out this region. So we're about an hour, 15 minutes in. I think we're gonna go ahead and clear this region out on the next one. I'll go back over here and we'll do that. Well, yeah, it's daylight too. Do we have a shovel? Do you have a shovel, bro? Where are we? And I'll run over there and kind of get all of our stuff set up, and then we'll start another episode next time. Let's see. This is the one that I couldn't see. Another rainstorm, bro? There must be something bugged about this spot. Yep. Nice. That's always nice. Okay, this is what we want to see. We want to see emptiness. You know what I mean? We want to see that everything has been looted. Because then we can take things to the trader. We can do all that stuff. Take that gin. And you can use the gin, but because it's Native Americans and they had such a problem with this, with the alcohol and stuff. Not that everybody else didn't either, but the natives really loved it, right? And you know, the whole firewater thing, yada yada. Like, you will get sick drunk from drinking liquor. The best thing to do is just to not drink alcohol, because your guy actually becomes addicted to it, and then like you get alcoholic thirst and sickness, like because you want alcohol, and it's not worth it. Alright, it looks like they took everything out of here. I'm happy with it. And I am a loot hoarder guy. Like I don't want to lose anything, so you always want to remember to take a drink before you leave, because especially in areas where you're not near a river. Good grief, dude, go around the side of this. There we go. Bad placement. And you don't want to drink too much, because then you'll have a negative effect of being overwatered. Did our boys make it home? Of course not. There they go. Get out of here. Okay, we should be able to go to our parties here. I don't know where these bros are at, man. Like, let's just... I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna travel back. We'll start the next episode right here. We'll take out this fort, take out this one, and try to go hunting and take out some of these guys, and then kind of go from there. Okay? You guys take care. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think of This Land Is My Land. I think it's fun. It is a good game. It's not that bad. It gets a lot worse. It gets really bad after a little while, just because it gets very difficult. If you want to see me, that goes for Bacon, so whatever your name is, or Michael, or whoever. If you guys want to see, like, if you guys want to do like a total native run, where we do like, you know, only bow and arrows, only tomahawk and spear things, you know, and only use the native stuff, we could try. But I just don't see how that works, because they have sniper rifles and they will zap you. They will. And they will kill you, and it is extremely difficult. So, you guys let me know what you think. But we'll see you on the next one. All right. Take care. See you later. Bye.